So the left would like us to stop at this very elementary level of analysis where we look at this man and we look at the actions that he allegedly took in his life. I don't have proof that he did this. I actually don't know whether these are true or whether they're false. But the left wants us as conservatives, as good faith principled conservatives, to look at this man and say, well, you have not acted like a good faith principled conservative in your personal life. Therefore, I want to expel you from the party. That's where they'd like us to just stop. But that is extremely, first of all, it's manipulative by the left, because who are they to be the morality police? That's actually not even the argument I want to make here. But that is a very basic, primitive, elementary way to look at the fight that we're fighting. We know that the fight that we're fighting here in the United States is not just a good-natured, good faith debate between Republicans and Democrats who view the world the same way, view our country in the same way, and just have disagreements on how to protect these basic natural rights that we believe were endowed by our creator and government was structured in order to protect against infringement. That's not what we're dealing with. If that were the case, that'd be great. That'd be great. We'd essentially be living in utopia, right? If it was just a matter of Democrats and Republicans saying, yes, we both believe in border security, and Republicans saying we'd like a wall, and Democrats saying we'd like a huge border patrol personnel-wise, that would be great if we were having that kind of discussion. That is not what's happening in our country right now. What's happening in our country is we have two different visions of what we want our nation to be. Republicans want our nation to be a free nation, where we focus on the principles on which we were founded: freedom, liberty, and justice for all, equality under the law, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Government instituted to protect these rights, not endow them. That's what we stand for as conservatives. But what the left stands for is everything that America is not. They stand for socialism and Marxism and a humongous government and powerful elites and redistribution of wealth, not an equal playing field, but an unequal playing field where government arbiters decide who wins and who loses based normally on immutable characteristics. Political correctness becomes the law of the land, and you will be censored and silenced and ostracized if you don't line up with what the radical left wants. These are two very fundamentally different visions. They're not compatible in any way, shape, or form, which is why when we're looking at Herschel Walker specifically, although this applies not just to the Herschel Walker allegations, but many other imperfect politicians as well, it's not just a matter of whether we endorse what a politician has done in his personal life. It's not even a matter of defending what a politician has done in his personal life. That's actually not the question at all. And here's the thing. Democrats didn't care that much about the allegations against Herschel Walker until principled conservatives started responding and saying, okay, that stuff's not good. It doesn't make a difference at all in whether Georgia voters should cast their ballot for Herschel Walker. Specifically, what triggered the left was when Dana Loesch said this.
So does this change anything? I mean, do you want my opinion? You're listening. Not a damn thing. How many times have I said four very important words? These four words. Winning is a virtue. What I'm about to say is in no means a contradiction or a compromise of a principle. And please keep in mind that I am concerned about one thing and one thing only at this point. So I don't care if Herschel Walker paid to abort endangered baby eagles. I want control of the Senate. If the Daily Beast story is true, you're telling me Walker used his money to reportedly pay some skank for an abortion, and Warnock wants to use all of our monies to pay a whole bunch of skanks for abortions. And yes, when they're used predominantly over 99% of birth control and it's my taxpayer dollars, you have invited me up in your business and I will use whatever descript I would like to. Thank you. So it doesn't change anything for me. I don't know if he did it or not. I don't even care.
So that video has been viewed over 3 million times on Twitter. That's actually what caused the reaction, the outcry from the left. It wasn't the allegations against Herschel Walker. It was this reaction because what Democrats and the radical left wanted from us, what they expected from us, was for us to sit here and argue about whether these allegations against Herschel Walker are true or not. And that would be a losing argument. That's rarely a winning strategy or tactic to engage in. But what conservatives, principled conservatives who understand the fight that we are fighting in our nation, this fight for the soul of our nation, we've elevated the question. We're not sitting here defending Herschel Walker. We're comparing Herschel Walker to what the alternative is, not just in Georgia, but the alternative for our country.